Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird?
Welcome back, everybody, to 999. We are about to have a very frigid conversation.
I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
So we're going to hear all about this. Santo was now shivering at an astounding rate, but his curiosity seemed unaffected. Junpei? It did seem rather odd, because we have to listen to this. Now, I was told, I don't know if this is a spoiler, I got the gist of it when someone said that I need to listen to this.
It is kind of weird.
I think if you say you want to get out of the freezer, it probably just kills the entire conversation, I'm assuming. So we don't want to do that. June answered.
But it can turn into a liquid.
Yeah, it can.
Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure.
That is true.
But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure...
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
Yeah, and that's how we make
See,
the
that
big
is
boom.
weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees.
True.
So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
Where's Bill Nye when we need him? Not on this ship. June replied with an answer that stunned both of them.
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Here we go, and everyone let me know kindly that I shouldn't skip anything voiced at this point, especially if we want to go back and listen to maybe anything that might have some bearing on some of these endings. There could be some hidden meanings in what they're saying. They're basically saying, listen, if it's voiced, could be important, so maybe listen to it. And I will do that.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ooh.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
Now, we've already been through this, but so I'll keep my commentary to a minimum.
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Apparently.
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Oh, Pog, yeah. Water that freezes at 96 degrees. There's that 9 again, and then there's the 6 again, which is the opposite. And we're dealing with the whole 9 thing. The whole door 9, the whole 6 bracelet. What does it mean? Ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees. Junpei was cold as hell, but this was too interesting to ignore. He did his best to warm up by rubbing his arms and stamping his feet, and then put the question to June.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
Tell me about it.
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
There's that 9 again.
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author.
Here comes the fucking 80s montage music. Now, I didn't think at first when we got to this point the first time, since this was the first route I picked, that all the 9 stuff, like, I didn't think that the Ice 9 thing was relevant, but now I do, because now that we've been through so much of the game, 9 is coming up every single place we turn.
But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
So obviously this must be important for something.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Yeah, which one?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify.
Crazy.
So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O.
Okay, what does this mean though?
Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite.
Like, what is it for in relation to the story?
They're both made of carbon, right?
Right?
But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
Hardness.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup.
She wasn't finished.
Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin?
Here's another one that we kind of skimmed over last time.
For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized.
Right.
However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip.
Okay.
Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance.
Right, I got it. Don't worry.
With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy.
Right.
However, something very strange happened.
Here it comes. Ooh.
Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize,
Science!
even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed.
What bearing could this story possibly have on our story
And it didn't
now?
end there.
If anything, and I could be reading too much into it.
After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize.
But it refused.
But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating.
What does this mean?
Communicating in some way that we can't sense.
That's gotta be related to the story somehow.
And now it's happening everywhere.
Okay. Junpei was honestly impressed. That seems like the right thing to say. It was, in fact, a pretty interesting story.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
To his surprise, it was Santa and not June who answered.
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees?
No, true. That would be horrifying.
Man.
It'd be the end of the world.
Yup. Junpei felt that Santa might not be treating the idea of the end of the world with the proper concern.
At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick.
True. He was right. Junpei shivered.
Alright, guys. I think that's enough of that.
All
I
right.
didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic.
Listen, I had to listen, okay?
I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore.
Stop screwing around so much. You know you are at fault, though.
Seriously. I
Okay.
might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
I freaking hate the cold. So
sorry.
let's get cracking, all right?
Maybe you should have
We
worn a
gotta find
coat.
a way out of here.
Maybe a little blazer or something. I don't know. Santa stomped off, clearly doing his best to pretend the cold wasn't affecting him.
Selfish, isn't he?
A little. Still, Santa was right, and it was high time they got back to their search.
Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
True. Hope I didn't do it wrong. I don't think I did, though, because the other thing was certainly not, like, the right answer, surely. Junpei looked at June, nodded, and resumed his search of the room. All right. Now, I think we have most of what we need. So if we look at our items, we have dry ice, and I think we can combine this with the chicken and hammer it. Yeah. Believe that's what we did before. All right, the dry ice is all in pieces now. All right, crumbled ice, and I think we can add this to the water bottle. I'm gonna put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. Pour. To be fair, that would be really hard to do without a funnel. Just saying that it would. So you put the dry ice in the water bottle, Jumpy? If it explodes, it could probably blast away the ice on the door. So how are we gonna get it to stay against the doorknob? Don't worry, I've got some rope. I think we have to combine now with the rope. And let's just tie a rope on here. It's around Santa's limbs. Wait, what? Hey, why don't we use that rope to tie the bottle onto the doorknob? We just have to put some water in it, and then if we can give it a good whack with something... Oh. Kaboom! With what? What? Oh. It'll explode and break the ice off the door. Then what are we waiting for? I can't take this cold any longer. Alright, let's do it. I think that's all we need to do. So let's go ahead and put that over here. Warm water dripped from the ruptured pipe near the door.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice.
Right.
And make sure the lid's closed.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob.
Yeah. There it is.
All right, that's set.
Let's do it.
So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap.
You know, a little burp.
The bottle's already about to pop.
Yeah.
If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
Just throw a rock at you.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock.
Gotta be something we can throw. Junpei looked down at the floor. Yeah, there you go. Scattered across it were pieces of dry ice left over from the larger chunk he crushed earlier.
All right, this ought to do the trick.
Now be careful. Pick it up with your sleeve. Yeah. Don't burn yourself. He pulled his sleeve down over his hand to keep from getting burned.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Thanks. I thought of it myself. It was a pretty good size. Santa, not the dry ice. About as big as a pool ball.
All right, guys, stand back.
That's awkward.
Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Yeah. Both Santa and June looked at him with new concern.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
Listen, in the floor. It's
There
fine.
isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is.
There is. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
This part I'm gonna assume probably isn't that important. Not as like story-wise. I'm just gonna go through it quicker than normal.
Come on, get inside.
Let's go. In his hand, he could feel the chill of the frozen carbon dioxide even through his sleeve. He tightened his grip, took aim, and prepared to throw.
All right,
Don't
here
miss.
I go. 3,
2.
4,
Oh.
5.
Who the fuck
You're
counts
counting the
up?
wrong way.
Exactly.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Oh my god.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time.
Shinpei's
You guys
so
ready?
weird.
Yes,
Love
whenever
it.
you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Seriously.
All right, here I go.
Da da da.
3, 2,
2.
1.
1. Oh. Junpei threw the chunk of dry ice as hard as he could. With the same motion, he ducked down into the cellar with Santa and June just as... Blammo! Oh shit, got everywhere, dude. Junpei leapt up out of the cellar and ran to the door.
Jumpy!
It's fine.
The ice on the door! Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
He's so
The blast
excited.
must have shattered it.
Alright.
Yes. All right, let's see if it opens.
Junpei grabbed the knob and pushed with all his might. Yo, Lotus girl, what you doing? The door gave way easily and all three of them tumbled out of the freezer at once.
Hooray! We're out!
Yay! June, relieved, collapsed onto the floor.
Move.
Oh shit, rude? Santa shoved past Junpei and ran straight to the grill, which he immediately grabbed.
Oh, god damn it. Hot, 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 hot. Fuck.
Well, what did you fucking think would happen? Just stand next to it. He proceeded to kick the grill in a futile but amusing fit of rage.
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen?
The grill? What the hell is that?
Hey,
No.
where's Lotus?
Yo, girl, what you doing? Took Junpei only a moment to find her. She was sitting on the counter, idly scratching her chest. Well, I mean, you know, titty do itch, though, sometimes.
Welcome back.
Haha.
I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
Listen, girl, what was you doing? Reading a magazine? Doing your nails? What? Hey. With a great yawn, Lotus lowered herself off the counter. Junpei clenched his teeth and walked towards her.
What were you doing?
What was she supposed to do?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
Yeah.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
Fuck, I really fucking love her.
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, man.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
So good.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too.
Yeah.
If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See?
See?
I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door.
Yeah.
But I couldn't
believe her.
find anything.
Honestly, I believe her. She's the only one, really, that hasn't been completely sus.
So, all I could do was wait.
Really?
I mean,
Especially now.
what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Get undressed. Wait, what? It was true that there wasn't much she could have done, but something about her tone. Listen, she's just really blunt. Junpei grated his teeth.
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
Yeah.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
Did you, Lotus?
What? You think I closed the door on you?
I honestly don't think that she did.
Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own.
Because truly, she probably wouldn't have figured her way out of here without us.
I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
I'm gonna agree with her
Yeah,
on
I
this.
guess so.
Oh, Junpei. It seemed that an accident was the only explanation for the door's closure.
If she'd really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside.
Yeah, and just say nothing.
But she didn't.
She wouldn't have been able to solve the puzzles without what we got in the freezer, though.
Well, she didn't do anything.
But she couldn't.
She's only lazy, or negligent at least.
Listen,
Not an attempted murderer.
when you're her age, I can speak through experience. It's not laziness, you're just tired all the time. It's probably that. It's probably something just like that. Junpei swallowed his anger and did his best to apologize.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
It's alright, girl.
Oh, yes, well, that's all right. As long as you understand.
Yeah, see, she doesn't care. Lotus looked away and twirled her hair between her fingertips. His vengeance against the grill complete, Santa swaggered back towards Junpei and Lotus.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two.
Stop screwing around so
Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
Listen, look at her. Just because she doesn't look like a fucking Slim Jim ass like you, doesn't mean that she's fat. Look, she's got curves. What is your problem, dude?
How rude. I was plenty busy.
Girl, smash him.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Goodbye. I got it. Guys, I love it. All right, it's time to cook some pork. You know, just what I've been waiting to do this whole time. Where's the damn grill? Here we go. Let's grab the pork. Chunk of pork. That is a frozen piece of pork. Hey, what's that? It looks like there's a piece of paper inside it. If you try to pull it out, it might tear. And maybe you can melt it if you put it on something warm. You mean like Lotus's ass? Something warm? Yeah, I got you. We're gonna put the pork on here. Guess I'll put this meat on the grill. Oh, delicious. Hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do if the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it, and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. We love keeping an eye on that pork, don't we? Alright, grab the paper. It does look like it might burn, though, to be honest, but whatever. Jumpy, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ow! See? I told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. Oh no. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. So we're gonna have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. Alright, well, we still have this. So let's cut it. Alright, now that I've sharpened the knife. Yes, I cut the pork! He's so excited about it. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper. C plus 10 equals F. Man, it just occurred to me. This is the second time they tell you that F is 15 in hexadecimal, and I forgot it. When I did that last puzzle. Not only does Lotus tell you, then Tutorial-chan reads it to you, then they give you the paper, and I still didn't frickin' remember. Man, that just proves everything. That just proves that I'm dumb as hell. Oh, man. All right, so I believe that the paper will have what we need, and I wrote it down. It's right here. So C was 12, plus 10, plus F is 15, which I got is 43. Oh, now she's got to explain what this is. I'm just going to go buy this because we don't need to worry about that. Surely. Like, I know how to use a fucking keypad. I'm not completely helpless. All right. Thank God I wrote these down. Yeah, these will go, the puzzles themselves will go pretty quick, I think. All right, let us open it. It's a key. All right, yeah, when they say like good job or how to use a keypad, I'll just go buy that stuff because clearly we don't need to worry about that, right? This looks like a lowercase ace, but H, but the line through it is throwing me off. This is the symbol for Saturn. Remember, there was an elevator next to the main staircase, right? We remember this. And the card reader also. I don't think this is too important either. I'm gonna try to make decisions on what's important. Anything voiced, I will go ahead and make sure that we listen to it again, if possible. But for now, let's get the hell out of here. All right. You did it, Jumpy. Let's get out of here. All right. One quick thing. Are we still on track? I think so, because I think even in the last room, both white keys here we're satisfied, so we've just got to keep going and then pick this door over here. Now I don't know if any of this novel stuff is going to change. That's the only problem. So for now we're just going to have to open the door and see what happens. Oh god, Resident Evil. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm allergic to Resident Evil doors. You found it. All right, sorry about that, guys.
I think we've been here before.
We have. I'm gonna go through this a bit quick. So we're on the other
elevators are over
side.
there, so that means
We're basically on the other side of where we
Into the
came out.
kitchen.
That means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's
Alright.
use it to plan our next move.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
They still don't know at
From the
this
looks
point
of
that
it,
they're going to
there are
meet up
4
with everybody
possible
else.
routes.
Now, I think this part
Let's
I can
just keep it
probably
simple and call them
skip.
A, B, C, and D.
No? Oh, for sure. Let's just go. I think the outside parts where they're looking for where to go next, that's probably not too important. And if there is something new, the game will stop me. So I guess this is how we'll save some time. I definitely want to make sure I don't miss anything. So at this point, they don't know that they're about to meet up with everybody else. Oh, you know what this means? If I'm right about the route, it means that we're going back in the operating room again, doesn't it? Ooh, that spooky room. Also, we missed Lotus getting upset, but that's okay. Okay, this is all the same too. 4 doors at the end. There's 7. I think 7 is the one we're taking. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I've not been feeling the best. Here we go. Right, so this is where we figure out that these aren't working. Are you guys okay with me skipping all this? Now they're all excited, like they're surprised to see each other because they all went through different doors. And now they're gonna decide to go look around. Everyone's still fine at this point. Is it okay that I'm skipping all of this? To be fair, we've seen it like 4 times. Come on, game, make sure you stop me if something big happens. Oh, whoops. Hang on a minute. None of this is voiced, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Skipping all of it. They're talking about the ship right now, which may be important.
Your point being?
All right.
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know?
Oh, they're talking about the amnesia thing.
Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you.
They
huh?
were talking about the ship,
I
though,
told the rest
before.
of them before we ran into you on the stairs.
Hopefully nothing there was
Told
important.
them
I'm
I couldn't
sorry.
remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
God, it's so difficult to know, like, what I can skip and what I can't. Bong. So now we know that 7 has amnesia. Alright.
A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway.
Maybe I should just, like, kind of go through.
11, 12. Huh, 12.
It's midnight.
It's midnight.
Yep. I mean, we're all still here. Man, can't we just all stay together?
And we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around.
Quit screwing around.
Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
Okay, and here's where it all goes terrible.
What do you mean find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
Split up.
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Yeah.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no
God,
time.
that's so many.
There are 48 other rooms?
Jesus Christ, I forgot how many there were. Oh, man. Okay.
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes!
Junpei was chosen to search the rooms on the starboard side, moving forward to aft.
We'll all meet up when the clock goes. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
Lotus, don't go with him.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
Lotus, stay away from Ace.
I
I'm
hope
telling
we
you.
can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Oh, Snake's so great.
Right. Then let's do this.
All right. Let's go. Here we go. However, ... From far away, Junpei heard the bell ring. It did so only once. It was 1 a.m.
It's 1. I better get back to the others.
Okay. Let's frickin' go. Wasn't that a little different than the last time, or am I crazy? Am I thinking of a different scene? I want to say that the last time we did this, we actually got to search rooms and see other people at the same time and ask them what they were doing. Am I wrong, or am I thinking of something else?
Huh?
I might be thinking of a different scene. What are you guys doing? Hello? Hi, everyone. Ace, Santa, Clover, June, 7, and Lotus. Of course, Snake is missing. All right, door number 8. Or perhaps to be accurate, they have gathered in front of the red. Door number 8.
What are they doing over there?
I don't know. Had one of them found the missing piece?
What happened, guys?
I don't remember this part. I thought for sure that we went off and like had questions for people, but maybe I must be thinking of another scene. Sometimes like that happens
Jumpy,
to me.
look!
I don't have the best memory in the world. And we've been through this so many times that it's difficult to tell which nuance is different. All right, let's look at it. It's working. And immediately he knew what she'd meant.
Vacant.
Junpei sighed.
Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
Junpei wondered why she was hesitating. Sus!
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
They all knew something he didn't, and Junpei wasn't about to leave things that way.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
I think this is the
I
same.
don't know.
When I got back, it was already like this.
I believe they said this before.
There was no one else here. That means
Yeah.
I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
Mm-hmm.
What? Let me see.
Now, do we ever really get explanation for this part of it? Do we know why this happened? I can't, honestly. Sometimes I need a little hint and reminding because I can't. We've been through it so many times that it does get muddled. But this one seems to be working. Now we know for sure at some point that door 3 is also working because that's how Snake or whoever, the other guy X, got pushed in there, right?
You're right. It's in there. What about the other two?
So now they checked
They're
and
the
they
same.
Let me take a look.
So now we know that they're working, but do we know who did it? I can't remember
It's
if
just as you said.
Is it the guy? Is it the guy that we thought was Snake that got pushed through the door and killed? Did he do it? But when they talked about him, they made it seem like he was kind of like too out of it to do much, like not even speak. So clearly that couldn't have been a
All
thing.
right, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
Ace, don't
None.
lie. No, Ace is lying. I'm going through this now, knowing what I know. I know, girl.
Huh.
Snake's gone.
Where's...
That's all the same,
Does that
I'm
mean
sure.
he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
You know exactly what's
I
happening,
don't
sir.
suppose
You
we'll
a
know
big
until we can
lie.
ask him in person.
He's a big liar. That's what
Whatever
it
he
is.
did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late.
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see.
Listen, he might not be able to see, but he could still beat some ass, as we saw.
that's... Yeah, so
Poor Clover.
I'm gonna go look for him!
I do feel a lot different about her now, knowing what I know. Even with her bad ending,
Hold on, Clover.
I'm not gonna give her as much shit as I gave before, because I don't think she deserves it. But man, it's still tricky. Clover ran
damn it.
away.
Well, the red is working now.
No!
Okay.
We're not leaving 2 people behind! We should go look for them!
Oh, man.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but we've only 5...
All right, everyone's like, yeah, we gotta go look for him.
Let's
Oh,
split
maybe
up.
this is the part I was speaking of. Maybe this is where Junpei
All
splits
right.
up and looks.
Then I shall look that...
I'll be over here.
Let's see.
No one trusts Ace. All right, here,
All right.
hello.
We should...
Yes, but...
Let's see.
I mean, you basically look at all these things, right? Does this matter? I have no idea. All right, guys, you know what? What I'm gonna do, and I hate doing this, is I'm gonna stop it here and I'm gonna ask you the question. Please answer me. Do all of these matter right now? Do I still want to go through them all? Do I want to do them in a different order? Do I skip all this? Like, how do I know what's what's the right thing to do. If you could just give me that hint, I would greatly appreciate it. And guys, I hope that you're enjoying watching this as much as I am, and I'll see you soon in the next episode. Thanks for helping. I just don't want to mess it up. Toodaloo!